Welcome back to That Guy's Dead. Today we need him not dead. So instead of going ahead to the fire temple, we're gonna diverge a little bit and head off to the ice cavern.
I don't think he's dead. I think Ganondorf just discovered cryogenics.
Not far off. I don't know why he used it on people he wanted out of the way.
Well, no one else is gonna figure out how to do this.
Speaking of which, Jabu Jabu, either he's dead too, or he's shrunk and turned into ice.
I'm pretty sure he's a sardine can now.
I don't know how I got back up there.
We should have poured one out for him. If memory serves, I believe you can't climb on most of these icebergs, but there's one iceberg you can climb.
I've managed it for some of them.
I think it's the spinning ones that you can climb.
Really? I thought it was the stationary one. Like that center one that we were just on.
They do bob up and down, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ice physics are in full effect, but so are my skills. For once.
Rolls into a wall.
I'm actually a little surprised you managed all those jumps with rolls, because every time I roll off the icebergs, I just fall in the water.
It's probably from years of doing that myself.
I don't even roll, I just walk off and pray.
Fast prayer.
So if I recall, this is one of the, 3 dungeons that were canceled in this game? Like there was supposed to be a wind, a ice, and a light dungeon in this game, but it got canned because it was rushed.
Son of a fucker.
That trap does not like you.
I don't know anything about this one being a full dungeon that got shortened, but I do know Wind Temple and a Light Temple were canned. They did end up getting used later.
Yeah, some of the gimmicks are used in other dungeons, but this was one of those ideas of this is going to be a dungeon, oh wait, we're out of time, but we have resources. Shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was a whole temple on its own, but they ran out of time, so they just kind of left what they had and standing a little too close to the sides there.
What? How?
Please don't put your head under those.
Best part is, if I just used my shield, I would duck under it and not get hit.
Yeah.
I just like to imagine Link starting to get facial hair, so he's just shaving off this crystalline ice.
Honestly, with how the ice physics are, I'm glad they shortened it down to this. This is enough ice physics to last any game.
Yeah.
And I want that Skulltula. I want to be all fancy with my aiming.
No cheating with hitboxes. Get hit.
Get whacked over the head for trying that. If I had angled it just right, I think the thing would have sliced right through me in a cutscene, but it wouldn't have hurt.
I think it did, actually.
Not gonna lie, this area looks a lot prettier, too.
Oh my giddy aunt. Ah!
Nice save.
How are you still alive?
Shit ton of heart pieces. Oh no.
Oh, hey, it's
boy.
these fuckers.
We're back! Did you miss us?
I didn't miss you.
Ice keys are the worst variety of keys.
Unlike fire keys, when they hit you, they don't get rid of their little element.
Why don't you just give him the cold shoulder, Thorn?
Well, they wouldn't let me. Oh, not you two.
Ooh, nice.
There's a special place in hell for those fuckers.
No. There's a special place in hell for people that have to suffer ice keys. It's a unique kind of hell, like hell of the upside down sinners.
Or hell that uses blue fire. Fuck my ass.
You're broken, how'd you do that?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, he just broke his eyes, not his mouth.
It's like the ghost salesman just comes out of his neck stump.
I heard there were ghosts here.
So blue fire is regular fire. It's fire you put in a bottle, but you can use it on red ice. I don't know why they did that, because it functions exactly the same as fire and ice would.
Well, I mean, they had to have something special, so you couldn't just didn't fire all this red ice.
Good point.
I stock up on plenty of it, because as you can see, there's a lot of red ice around.
You seem to have ignored a friend over there.
A friend?
Oh, I get everything.
Just leave him behind. Tell your friends what you saw here. Coming for all 100 of you.
Scars himself, turns insane.
I really have to wonder if that blue fire is actually hot to the Hylian touch.
I don't know. Navi says it's not natural. But I mean, like, I could put it in a bottle, so I think that says enough about that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not you, and not you.
Just imagine another timeline where Link unbottles this stuff and just instantly immolates himself. I'm gonna solve a puzzle. Oh god! There's just an arrow right there.
It's minding his own business.
See, you can kind of tell that this area was meant to be a dungeon too, because they got the map and compass and the whole gimmick.
And it's not a big dungeon.
Yeah, there's like 2 rooms left.
Then we find the second floor. Oh, hello. Sounds like there's another.
Nope, that was a stalactite.
Oh.
I thought I saw one over there on the side, but I think that might have just been the open chest.
Oh yeah, I get them all. I've gotten everything.
I believe you.
Kind of surprised we don't use this fire to just melt the hazard, just kind of, you know, chilling here.
But is it really ice?
It's...
Or is it people?
Ganondorf's traps are people.
So what you're telling me is that this is where the bean salesman went.
This is what he did with himself.
I'm beautiful now. Nice shot.
I'm pretty good with this.
I remember trying to aim with the 64 stick. That was a nightmare.
Still is.
Something with the dead zone, isn't it? At least when it got transferred to the GameCube controller.
Yeah, they were calibrated for the stiffness of the N64 sticks, so they didn't really play nice with GameCube and Wii controls, which had super sensitive sticks in comparison.
I just could never aim well with analog sticks. Like, whenever I try to play, why did you just...
Because it does that.
To reset the puzzle.
If you ever need to reset this, just tell it to piss off.
Groose is just trying to figure out how to engineer another device out of ice. How can I launch that dude across the sky with ice?
I need a clown with a cannon. And then I'll just improvise. Navi's freaking out about something. I'm not actually sure what it is.
I think she's trying to Z-target the, what's it called?
No, what it is actually is there's like another thing you can do when Navi freaks out randomly like that, and if you can't play the Scarecrow song, then chances are you have to play the Song of Time.
I figured that's what it was.
This was Ganon's master plan. Freeze a rupee?
Well, I mean, if it's frozen, you can't get to it, and you can't open the gate.
You'll never get past my master plan of freezing money. Oh, wait.
Too bad he picked the one cavern of ice that has all this blue fire.
Was Link's sliding animation as wacky in the N64 version?
I don't even think he had one.
I don't remember, actually.
I also don't remember being pulled alongside the platform.
And there we go. Longer than it was hard.
Yeah, it seems like these are the de facto puzzles for ice. Just slide a block.
Wanted to test something. If it wasn't a Song of Time, maybe... I mean, the Scarecrow pops up out of stone. Maybe he could pop up out of thin air.
Nah, he doesn't like water.
He'll just pop out of the side on the wall there. You're just gonna have to swing from your hook shot. Try to angle yourself.
God, Link's a fucking trooper. He just got skewered in the skull by ice and didn't care. Gross.
It ain't pain if you don't feel it.
His pompadour's just too thick.
Oh man,
Hey.
It's a mini boss Wolfos. Oh man, it's already dead.
TheStrawhatNO!
Bye, Wolfos.
Lordy. Now the other reason we went all the way through this, Papa needs a new pair of shoes. The iron boots. And Sheik.
I thought that door locked.
Sheik is a ninja.
Hello, Groose, I picked the lock.
Ninjas don't care about doors.
She's just sitting there with like a couple bent paper clips. Smiling.
Ice is created by evil.
I was gonna say.
You heard it here first.
Sheik, not everything is Ganondorf. This just could be global freezing.
I'm gonna have to go take out my freezer now, aren't I?
With your bare hands.
Just shoot your freezer with light arrows. I was gonna say, did she just pause for one note?
Nope.
Okay, good, you didn't mess this one up.
I don't give a fuck about tempo.
For shame.
I don't do your little flourish bullshit.
Groose did not major in music, he majored in engineering and cosmetology.
Oh, they changed the walls here, so now it doesn't look like a psychedelic light show for that, jam session?
Guess not.
Now I'm disappointed.
Groose is blinded.
Looks like he wanted that blindness. We don't want a front row seat! Blah!
I just like to imagine that if you look up, she's just sitting there grabbing the ceiling, praying you don't notice.
Yeah, where'd you have to go? In Ocarina of Time 3D, they made the boots a button item,
Oh, nice.
which made the water temple so much easier.
They've been doing that a lot with like a bunch of stuff in the remakes. Like in Wind Waker, they just make the Wind Waker a button, and that is so good.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just storm up a fairy?
Yes.
Yep, that was a big fairy. They heal both health and magic, but you can't put them in a bottle.
Oh.
Also, there's a heart piece just outside of the ice cavern. We can't breathe underwater, but we get a minute and a half to grab it.
Groose's lungs are amazing.
It's because of all those hearts.
And when I take off the boots, I get even more time.
Huh.
I'm kind of not in danger of anything here.
Just take off the shoes, breathe what's in there. Ugh.
It's funny that taking off the shoes makes you instantly lighter, because you still have those shoes on your person. They should still be weighing you down.
It's in hammer space. And we just can't talk to this guy from his side.
I look my adversary in the eye.
I weep.
I don't think he has a neck to look over to his left, so...
That's the other thing.
Well, he has like an eye on the side of his head. He could just like, you know, turn it.
And we got the Zora tunic, now I can breathe underwater.
Ah, yes, king of a mighty race and also a tailor.
What we really came here for. So he doesn't have the eye drops, but he has another perishable thing we can run all the way across Hyrule to give. It's a frog.
Oh! I guess that is perishable. I was gonna say, what, is water perishable now?
Nope. We just have a freshly dead frog, I guess.
Seem to enjoy dying.
I like how Thorn's response to this. I like how Thorn's logic was, this is the real reason we came here for medicine. We didn't save you for a suit.
So the reason that I'm running all the way across Hyrule is because you can't actually warp anywhere. If you do any of the warp songs, the thing that you're carrying immediately spoils.
Oh my god, Dumble's moving!
Please tell me that's a timer.
That's my Dumble timer.
Yes!
I do enjoy the sped up music.
It still sounds nice sped up.
Later, Groose. Hi there.
Ta-da! Oh!
What? I think he thought you had a gun or something. He just freaked out way too prematurely.
Stick him up.
Money's in the desk, please don't touch me.
He was going to eat the frog, but thankfully Link can sign with his eyeballs.
Oh boy.
And the thing he gave me is also perishable. It doesn't have any preservatives in it. Maybe you could just put some in.
Maybe he's out of stock, but why is water perishable?
It's eyeball water.
Yeah.
But
Like, this was once organic.
Dumple, help me out here. I don't get it.
Dumble's not gonna get it either. Look at him.
Like, don't look at me. I'm just hanging out.
It's basically like how a jug of orange juice has an expiration date.
But
4 minutes, though.
also, orange juice has pulp that can rot.
Well,
This is water. Did we just kind of grind up the I don't know. I don't care anymore.
I roll, I don't grind.
God, that looks so intimidating.
It ain't when you're me.
that Skull Waltula almost got you.
Just about goosed me.
Also, keep in mind the size of these eye drops.
They fit in my hand. But they're loud as hell.
And that was like a third of the bot. What?
Hiya!
Nice pose.
My eyes look great!
20/20 vision.
That's pretty bad when you're huge.
Clear eyes.
I like that even though he's a very, very famous bladesmith, he's not very consistent.
So we need to wait for 3 in-game days. Which basically means 3 sun and moon cycles. We can manipulate that.
I find it kind of funny that he, like, it says it's a claims check, but it's not a claims check, it's just a mold for the blacksmith.
Yeah. Doesn't he kind of need that to make the sword?
Nah, it's fine. That was an old mold. It was out of service.
I'm standing right here and watching you make this. You didn't do shit. You're just hanging out with that thing up his ass the whole time.
He handles all of his tools with his feet. That's why they're so inconsistent. You can't actually see what he's doing.
Guess we got lucky. Because we got the biggoron sword.
Hell yeah.
The downside of this thing is when you have it out, you can't use your shield. The upside is it murders everything.
Yeah, it's basically double the attack of the Master Sword. How is this not the sword that cleanses evil?
Shield? What shield?
Also, I'm pretty sure you could block with the biggoron sword, but not properly.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's a very poor shield. Like, if it hits the blade, then I think it blocks, but the blade is kind of thin compared to Groose's width.
Yeah. I just like to imagine, though, like, Groose gets this giant sword that cleaves evil in twain, looks at the Master Sword, throws it. I don't need this anymore. Whatever.
Gets to the end of the game, he can only kill Ganon with the Master Sword. Shit.
1 second.
Runs all the way there, doubles head, crawls across the screen again.
The kid's just sitting there playing his organ like, ha ha ha, what a dumbass.